characters, all these gangs, each of them has an origin story. And you know where that story begins? With me, Austin Revere. I made these guys into who they are today. I made them all into stars. And I made their games interesting enough for people like you to interact with. You got that, Secretary?
I'm sorry, we cannot see over that appointment. I'm sorry, you have to sit down.
What is it, Secretary?
Ma'am, there is a man here to see you, and he doesn't have an appointment, and...
I don't take anybody without appointment.
And I tried telling that man, but he just won't...
Miss Revere!
Get out of my
See, I
office!
told you, ma'am!
Secretary, call security.
Wait, no, wait, please, no, Miss Revere, you have to help me.
A lot of people need my help.
Well, I'm not a lot of people, Miss Revere.
A lot of people tell me that.
Shit. Come on. Okay. All right. See this, Olsen? You're the only one who can help me. All right. Now, either you do that, or the secretary dies.
You try.
Mr. Bear, I have a family, and I have 2 kids, and I don't want to die, and I have to feed them. I'll show you how to make an appointment next time, I promise.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm sorry.
Secretary, I need to call security.
But
I believe this man has an appointment.
the gun.
Please, have a seat. Have a seat. Secretary, can you call my number, please? You're determined. But you won't kill to get what you want.
You mean people have?
Of course. Do you know how many secretaries I've gone through?
Well, that's monstrous.
Spare me the ethics lecture. Show us responsible.
What?
Anyways, like I was saying, I needed to see that you were committed, and it's obvious that you are.
But that woman.
Secretary, that was a test to see how much you needed my help, and if you were willing to go through the process with me.
But doesn't she have a name?
Secretary.
No, I mean a real name.
In my office, if you're not a central employee, you go by the name of your position. It makes life a little simpler.
I have a name.
Oh, really?
Patrick. Patrick Speerman.
As I was saying, you didn't kill a secretary. So your world cannot be that violent.
Violent. Like guns and swords violent?
No, like, you must kill to survive violent.
No, but I am desperate.
I don't doubt you. But you would kill a secretary, which means that your game is not all that violent.
Game. So you'll help me?
Describe your world to me, Mr. Spearman. Sit down.
I live in the poorest region of my world. We live by a class system.
Shit.
Upper class and lower class. Most of us are in the lower class, but there's a lot of us. And there's also a lot of room. Well, at least there would be if there weren't so many damn balls.
Balls.
They're literally everywhere. I mean, I try making homes in them, but they won't let me.
Who won't let you?
The monsters.
Monsters. What monsters, Mr. Revere?
Well, look, I don't know how to describe them. I'm always trying to avoid them.
What happens if they see you?
Well, if they see you by the balls and they get to you, you fall to the ground.
So you respawn.
That's how you describe it, I guess.
Interesting. Where do the balls come from?
I don't know.
You don't know. Do they just plop to the ground? Do people throw them there? What?
I don't know.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not.
Fine. What do you know about the upper class?
I have nothing. Oh, wait. One thing. There's always this incessant beeping coming from the upper class, but they're just playing their game, and it's fairly faint most of the time. I don't think that there's a connection.
And what game is that?
I don't know. I've never been up there.
Mr. Spearman, I know every single game that has existed thus far. I have created them myself.
Well, look, if I knew, then I would tell you, all right?
What's your fascination with these balls? You said you wanted to create a house.
Yes, a house. I just figured there's so many of the damn things around that I'd start collecting them.
You just told me that the monsters get you if they see you in your balls.
I know. So, I've taken to collecting them a different way.
A different way.
Are we completely safe here?
The monsters can't possibly know you're here, Mr. Spearman.
I eat the balls.
You eat balls.
Miss Revere, it's the only way that I
Do
can...
you actually swallow balls?
No! Well, kinda. One day I'm gonna throw them back up.
How many have you swallowed thus far?
I don't know.
Okay. So how valuable are these balls? No, wait. You don't know where the balls come from. The monsters get you if they see you near balls. At the same time, you know that the balls are valuable enough that you swallow them.
Now, Miss Revere, I know what you're
I
thinking.
don't like to be bullshitted, Patrick. You're not swallowing these disgusting balls to create some sort of bullshit house. Now you're going to tell me the exact truth about these balls, or I will not help you.
Oh, Miss Revere, you can't do that.
The next few words out of your mouth had better be about balls. Or so help me God.
I can't tell you.
Secretary, could you please call security and make sure that they escort this young man who broke into my office?
Wait, you have to understand, please.
Tell them he stole something valuable of mine.
No, wait! Okay.
Talk!
I'll talk.
Secretary, I've handled the situation.
Sometimes, certain balls give me powers.
Don't beat around the fucking bush, Spearman.
They make me powerful. I mean, look, I know it sounds crazy,
Nothing sounds crazy to me. How do they make you powerful?
Look, that's why I didn't tell you, okay? I couldn't. Certain balls make me able to scare the monsters.
How?
I don't know. I don't know. They run away from me. I mean, do you know how good that feels? It just feels so right.
Do they give you super strength? What do they do for you?
I don't know. They just run away from me, frightened. But it only happens with some balls. Most of the balls that I put in my mouth don't do anything, and then I have to run away from them.
Does anybody else eat balls the way you do?
No. At least not that I know of. It's not like I've told anyone either.
How many have you swallowed per day on average?
A lot. I really couldn't even begin to tell you.
Are they even edible?
Look, I don't know if they're edible for you or anyone, really, but, the fruit might be.
Fruit.
Oh! I forgot to tell you, the fruit, yes. Well, the reason I started eating balls in the first place was because I couldn't find any more fruit. And then, as I ate more balls, I found out that they were edible, and then I started noticing fruit appearing.
Why did you only tell me about the fruit now? They're obviously connected to the balls.
Where
Where do they come from?
I told you, I don't know.
You know, Patrick, you say that phrase a lot, that you don't know. I think you're lying.
Oh, now come on, Miss Revere.
You know, security's not going to cut it for you, is it?
Thank you?
Do you know what this is, Patrick? It's from another realm. If this were to touch anyone in my office, they would drop to the ground dead, but they would respawn. However, if they're not an employee...
All right.
That's all?
Uh-huh.
Good.
They come from the sky.
Why do you insist upon hiding these things from me, Patrick?
Because the balls, the fruit, everything, it's all from the upper class, from their game.
What game is that?
Pong. B.
Ooh,
B.
it all makes sense.
All they do is leisurely play in their world, playing Pong, while the rest of us are down in the garbage with the balls and the fruit, and we're not even allowed to eat any of those things because the monsters go after us. The only way that I feel powerful is when I eat those certain balls.
It was one of the first games I ever created. Only they could make any changes. Only they could make the leap of interaction, but I never thought about...
Look, I just came to you so I could have the same opportunity. But I see that's easier said than done. I've given up everything to be here, okay? But I might as well be dead now.
I'll do it!
What?
I'll do it. I'll make a game for you, for your world.
But I can't go back. They'll know I've talked.
Oh, you wouldn't be Patrick Speerman anymore.
Wait. You mean change my identity?
Not just your identity, darling. Your whole being. I'll give you an alias.
Wait. Am I going to be like them?
Yes. They've all changed their identities. They're living under aliases that I've given them. But you must be completely willing to forget who you are and take on a new role. Whiteboard, come here!
Well, look, how will my game work?
It has to be interesting enough for interaction. But it will take place in your world. With a few tweaks.
What are you tweaking?
See those balls? The ones that give you powers. They'll be glowing. So you know which ones are special. And the monsters. What would they look like?
Maybe make them scary?
Yes, of course. But represented in a friendly way. And, yes, a maze.
Wait. What about me?
Well, you would be the most important character, of course. But what would you look like? You obviously cannot be human.
Ma'am, your pizza's here. Excuse me. I hope you don't mind, but I
Secretary. Yes, that's it. You're a genius. Now get up. Oh, exactly. Your name. What would we call you? Patrick Speerman. No. Pat Spear? No. Rickman? No. Pat. No. Patman.
Pac-Man?
Yes, that's it. Whiteboard, get out. Your game will be the most popular of them all.
But all I'm doing is running away from them and eating balls, and that's kind of just...
Shut up. Go. I'll take care of the rest.
But
Go. Secretary, clear out my schedule for the next 3 months. I am creating a new game, and make sure Pac-Man knows where the development room is.